Hey guys, so starting college, I spent a lot of time trying to figure out what the best way for me to pay my way through college was going to be. I don't have anybody to ask for money or anything, so I spent a lot of time jumping around from job to job. I worked as a cashier, I worked as a mechanic, I worked for a lot of different places, and eventually I found something that worked for me that helped me pay my bills, and it was bartending, and it's actually turned into a big passion of mine. So, for bartending, there are three main steps that you need to kind of be a beginner, but also kind of get a good foundation for where you want to be. Number one, you want to know your equipment. For your equipment, you're going to have your jigger. This is used to measure out alcohol. You have your shaker. This is your small and your large shakers. You have your strainers. You have a muddler, and you have a bar spoon. And then these are going to be some of your glassware. You have a pint glass, rocks glass, Collins glass, and then you should have some sort of like martini glass or some kind of specialty cocktail glass. So normally, the first thing you're going to get for, say if you get a mixed drink, you're going to want to start off with your shaker. And this kind of gets into your bartender tricks, your flair and everything like that. So whenever you grab your shaker, you can either knock it off like this and catch it. That's one of my favorite tricks. Just flip it around. A lot of times I like to fill it up with ice and flip it around for the guest. And you're going to take, and this is another part of your equipment, is your bottles are going to have these spouts on them. These spouts help you pour a correct amount of alcohol. Every 1 count, every 1 second is a half of an ounce. So if you need 1.5 ounces, it's going to be 3-second count. So what I would normally do is 1, 2, 3. And I'll go down and add all of my ingredients this way. And so from here, I'll grab my small shaker, put it on top, start shaking. While this is going on, I can grab my other glass. I can get it ready, I can get my strainer ready. And I can grab any garnishes on it. So for example, this drink I'll have cherry. That's gonna be that type of drink. Other drinks you might have would be more of a craft cocktail, such as an old fashioned. So for this, what you want to do is you're gonna have to measure out your alcohol. Say I want to use a rye whiskey. That's what this is for. And go ahead and measure out my alcohol. Throw it in. And from here, typically you would want to add simple syrup, maybe an orange or a cherry. And I'll take my muddler, muddle everything together. As you can see, what this is doing is this is kind of breaking everything down and opening up those flavors. I can use my bitters. Top it with a little bit of ice. And we're going old fashioned. So those are two kind of ideas. You want to be able to make menu drinks, and you also want to be able to make off-menu drinks, popular drinks. Your experience with bartending is going to tell you which popular drinks you need to learn. Getting hired on, you'll have your menu drinks. So another key point is you don't want to have to look at this menu at all throughout your shift. The more you look at this, the slower you're going to be, the less fun you're going to have. So, in conclusion, bartending has been an extremely wonderful and rewarding experience for me.